welcome. This is your boy, Mr. Know It All, and I'm here in Hood Talk, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, and it's time to get the party started. So let's go ahead and drill them down. The show topic and all that good stuff and all that other good stuff and that other good stuff and yeah, that part.
Okay, well, I'm here for the good stuff. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know It All on Facebook. If you want to send him some love, there is the information that is beginning to scroll across the bottom of the screen. But one thing we don't want, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing.
Mm.
It's free. But hey, getting started on this subject tonight. Okay, let's talk about it, men. I hope you're present. If not, come on in and join us so we can get an understanding because what we need is understanding. So, when a man is handsome, educated, and got money, why is he single? What is the problem? So, what makes a man not want to get married or keep him single? So why keep himself single and not want to have companion that's consistent? I think they just want something new every day. But hey, who am I to judge? I'm just a lady. Want some new shoes, some new drawers, new whatever every day. So, but hey, we're here to find out. I know you're gonna tell us, right?
Yeah, we gonna tell him. What up, JJ up in his house?
What's up,
Calling
Mister?
all men, calling all men, calling all men. Okay, okay.
Show up, call your boys. Boys, where you at?
What's up, Nina up in his
Hey
house?
Nina, I hope you ready. I need some backup, chick. I need some backup.
What's up, Kimberly up in his
Yeah,
house?
Kim, I'm glad you on time.
Started and
Give
stuff.
us her name, sir. What's her name?
Kimberly.
Okay, that's it. What's up, Kim? Miss Kim is present early because I hope she's here for this Petty Tuesday. She's with Voluptuosity T-shirts and apparel. She makes our T-shirts, pillowcases, things like that. So check her out, Facebook, Voluptuosity T-shirts and apparel. Also, shout out to Miss Wendy Friday with Shundazzle earrings. Around here rocking these furry bunnies, honey. Yes, yes. So check her out on Facebook, Wendy Friday, Shundazzle on Instagram. Check her out, y'all.
Time to get it started. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Okay, his name is Sarah Herb. Sarah Herb. I hope you got that sweet stuff for us because we don't need no junk for men tonight. We don't need it.
I think that's a girl there.
Oh,
Yeah,
ah, okay.
Howard, I think that's a girl.
Oh, okay. Well, still, I hope you're here for us tonight.
Yeah, yeah,
I hope you're here for us. Lena said it's okay. She's here for it.
yeah.
Thank
I
you.
heard that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's going down. You know what I'm talking about? Fire. Okay.
It's going down. Okay.
Yeah, they get ready for this topic. Yeah, man.
I'm
Why?
here for it. I want to know, Jay.
Why?
I
Why?
want to know it, Mr. Know It All.
Why so many men, single, educated, handsome, got money? They run it all across seas, doing all kind of stuff with their money. they,
Why?
they becoming passport bros and stuff.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Being able to go out of this good country and stuff,
What's
you making
up,
stuff.
red lock goddess?
What's up, Kim?
Yeah.
But can't nobody say it better than you, sir. Kimberly. He make you related to Mary J.
Yeah, buddy, trying to get the party started.
Well, we're here for it, and we want you to talk about it. Give
Okay.
us something good for our ears. Let us hear. Let us take notes. Let
Okay.
us see what we need to do better, possibly.
We're gonna do this.
Okay. Well, you better hit that nail on the head. This man said trust issues, been through a lot, mentally don't know who is really on his side. Hey, I can see all of that. I know guys with trust issues, they make you their guinea pig on make sure their trusting issues are secure. They've been through a lot, but a lot of times they go through a lot because they set themselves up for it. So you have to learn from your experience, right? So you
Yeah.
get out here and get on this stuff, but you've been through a lot, and it doesn't necessarily mean women, right? So when you say been through a lot, what you talking about? Give me some more example other than we seeing untrustworthy relationships.
Well, I think been through a lot mean life. Um, when you're out here with these wolves and different folks and stuff, and you can't never see, you know, what's real out here, it's kind of hard to trust people. And then how it's going now. Um, Men got to adjust because women are changing. Women are becoming more ruthless. More men now are basically being single because they sitting back and saying, "What the hell is going on with these women?"
Well, just like you just said, they've been through a lot. Like for instance, if you go out there and you decide to grow yourself up with wolves, and you grew up as a sheep, you're being a person that going to adapt to your situation, what you're in. So you get involved in all this rough life, and you see how it rock and roll and it move people different. Then you're gonna continue to start barking like a dog. You see these dogs, and you see the wah 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 wah. As long as the dogs see that the people are running from them, they're gonna keep barking wah 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 wah. Like then you stomp your feet at the dog, like you know. So hey,
Boy,
you're gonna see how
if
far
you
you
didn't
can go.
describe, if you didn't just describe a woman, boy, I think okay.
I'm just saying, hey, will you see how far you can go?
Mm, well,
It's called a new life of trial and error.
I think these days men are kind of confused because you know sometimes we look at women, we don't know if are they trying to be women, or are they trying to be men, or are they a hybrid? Is they trying to be both? You know what I'm saying? Do they change when the moon is a certain color?
A
I mean,
shape or size,
you know what I'm saying? What's going on? The half a moon, full moon, it don't matter. As long as the moon at they might change different.
Come on now. We don't change. What you talking about?
I hear you, but
We are not lizards around this thing.
but I think men are. I think they're trying to figure women out, and it's becoming harder than men thought. Back in the day, you could kind of get a gauge on people around you. You know what I'm saying? And I think in the last, probably, I can't say since COVID, but I say the last 10 years, women have totally transformed themselves from the women of old. Women don't like wearing dresses. They don't like wearing high heels.
That's your main concern. You love to bring up those dresses and stuff.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well,
It's
women,
normal. I put it away. 20 years ago, when it hit summertime, man, I knew a flower dress time, baby. Flower dresses all over the place. I'm gonna dress here, dress there. I mean, we ain't had these tennis shoes. They might have some sandals on, this and that. Now you women wearing flower dresses with Jordans on. I mean, this stuff is not attractive at all. I mean, like women might think it's cute to them or they comfortable or whatever, but attractive it is not. It do not make a man say, "Oh, look at her with the Jordans on." You know, no. I've never seen a woman with Jordans on say, "Ooh, oh, that's sexy." You know what I'm saying? And I just think you know, comfortability. And I'm gonna put it right there. Comfortability what changed the world. Comfortability to what got every woman in tights because they want to be comfortable. They want to be able to stretch here one day, stretch there the next day, stretch here one day, stretch there one day. You know what I'm saying? Comfortability has changed the game. What you think about that?
Okay.
Because I remember, I'm gonna tell you, when I was coming up, you seen a few people with the biker tights and stuff like that on here and there. But women didn't come outside showing they pussy print and stuff
Camel
like
toe.
that. Yeah, and all that old type of stuff. Now, last night they were talking about how these women getting shot up in the pussy to make their coochie look bigger so they can show it off better. You know what I'm saying? So this is a total different. I mean, like the world we living in now. I think the reason women want so much money now because I think now instead of hard work, hard work used to make a woman fine and this and that. Now, good paper will make you fine, and that's what women are looking at. Like, if I get a certain amount of money, I can look like that person. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because that's what engaged women to draw magnet to a man most of the time. There are some
What?
guys that are drawn. No, I'm just saying a lot of times women feel like the way that their outer appearance is, a man will want them faster. But
But
nowadays, there are some guys that even want to sit and have a conversation when before guys didn't talk, they just
okay,
want to see what that booty do.
let me tell you this. These the same women that say that a man need to take me as I am.
I don't think so. So,
Because
so this is the
I'm gonna tell you this: deep down inside, women don't believe that stuff they say. They say that man take them as I am, but they know they 8 pounds over stick. They done snickered themselves. And now ate too many Snickers, too many Reese's Pieces, too many alcoholic beverages, and I'm telling you, I can I can tell when women go in their memories. When you see them put the memories up when they were small and things, I can tell when they sit up there and they say, "Ooh, let me get in the gym now." It's like a wake up call. A woman would actually have to wake herself up to actually notice because you can't notice by the scale because women ain't getting on scales no more. Women ain't women ain't women don't have to watch that. They don't even have pants sizes for women no more. You don't even have to go there. It's just small, medium, and large up in the what's name. They don't even have pants sizes because everybody want to be um what none what's name. I mean, like I think sometimes um it then got to the point that people would rather not know because see back in the day you used to have to wear a belt. When the last time you seen a woman with a belt on? See,
Oh, damn.
she know a belt would let her know if that belt don't fit no more, or
Well, they selling the belts in small, extra large too.
and they stretchable too, huh? See, I forgot because they got them belts with the little stretch thing on both sides, don't it?
Yeah, then they have
Yeah.
change. You
See,
can like ride the loops.
everything is stretchable because they don't want a woman
That's
to
called
feel.
life. It's an adjustable life.
Okay, then I go with that.
But you
I
know,
go with that.
when you have people sometimes that says, "Take me as I am," that's a person that's not willing to address their flaws. So then your word of mouth come, accept me for who I am. You have all these mental issues, you have physical issues, but that's when you want somebody to accept you who you are. And a lot of times that be from you covering your flaws. I've been like this. I ain't gotta change on me. Men do that too. They want you to accept their flaws and who they are because they're hiding from their flaws. They don't not willing to change their flaws. I've been doing it like this, or I've been rocking this way. People do that. That's a mental thing. Nobody is willing to change until it's needed to be changed for you.
Yeah, you
I
might have
hear
to put up with
backlash.
that.
You
Let me
good?
see that. I hear it too. I mean, put J comment up. It's messing up on my side a little bit.
Jay said, I miss the old days when young ladies who felt spicy wore sundresses with no panties.
Did you
Really,
put it
Jay?
up?
See
Did
that
you
booty?
put it up? Did you put it up on the screen?
Yeah. You don't see it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, you may need to jump off back on because I see a delay in you too, son.
Mm.
You don't see it still?
Okay.
Yep. So he's jumping off to like reboot his system. So if you guys wouldn't mind, just give Mr. Know It All a minute. He's coming back in this thing. Let me give the man the lead. Take your lead, sir. So we're gonna give him a minute. But like Jay said, I miss the old days when young ladies wore who felt spicy wore sundresses with no panties. So Jay, that was something that tickled your fancy to see booty jiggle in a sundress. I remember everybody started rocking those sundresses at one time. No penny. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, whatever day. So it is what it is. So would that be a sign of saying that um, we are promoting a man? Well, we're seducing a man. So is that a seduction statement when we put on these dresses with no panties or no bra? You know how some people rock their breasts with no bra, no padding. You see the nipple, saying, "Hey." So is that a sign of seduction? Was that a good thing for men? I'm not sure.
I'm back on. I had lost.
Barely.
I had the wrong thing popped up. I ain't had no power on this thing.
We need you to get your whole life
I'm
together.
getting,
It's petty Tuesday. We need your
getting
petty self present.
I'm getting back together.
Thank you, sir.
Look, I had lost it. I had lost it.
We had
Oh,
missed it to you for all that minute.
did it? Them whole 2 minutes, huh?
1 minute. We missed it to you. I'm glad you're back.
Hey, all right, I'm in here. I'm in here.
Okay, let me let him see this, Jay. Jay was saying he missed the old days when young ladies who felt spicy wore sundresses with no panties. So what did they have on their feet? It didn't matter. Just so that booty jiggle.
He said sundresses with no pen. I'm telling you, and them thong, thongs. Okay. You remember the old thong song? Thong,
Uh-huh.
thong. That's when even David Chappelle was into them thongs. Man, I'm telling you, man. The old days used to be kind of Gucci.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Jay said, he said, serious relationship ain't realistic today. Women will deal with you, but you are always on probation because there are tons of guys asking for next. And at a moment notice, you can get fired. Wow. Jay, so you trying to say that women around here keeping spares even if it's a donut? Is
Oh
that
yeah.
what you're saying?
Oh yeah. These ladies players for real.
Oh man, I just can't see that happening.
I gotta find that right because let me see. Yeah, okay. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. What's up? Shawanda up in his house.
Hey, Shawanda.
Uh-oh.
Asiatic in the house. What's up, Black?
What up, Black?
Asiatic said women of today allow the world to define the type of man they want and need. Really, most women really don't know what they want or need.
I agree. You,
Oh,
you,
wow.
you said a mouthful.
Well, I mean, I was looking at something the other day and they asked the woman, so what do you want from the man? You're looking for a man, right? We're here, we're helping you find a man. So tell me, what is it you want from a man? Really?
That was good shot there.
Long way. That was a long shot.
you
But they were
ain't,
asking,
you
like,
ain't hear it ding-a-ling-a-ling and nothing. There's a
I caught it. I caught it.
yeah.
I caught it.
Yeah. Let's see. Uh, let's. What's up, Lashonda in his
What's
house?
up, LaShonda? She said, I miss the old day when men had gifts and didn't mind showing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why do you think men stopped doing gifts?
I mean,
I remember gifts. Gifts used to be so nice and conscious, surprised, sporadic, like, whoa, thank you.
well, I think we've been in a recession since 2000.
2000 and what?
See, she mean more of a gift as in uh dudes had trades. She don't mean gifts as in like dudes actually knew how to do something. Dudes don't
Wait,
know
wait, wait. No, let's ask
dudes don't
her.
know how to change oil these days.
No, let's see exactly what she said. Okay, that's what she's saying. Like
Yeah.
gifts as into doing some work.
Yes,
Okay.
like Sean look like she
Oh,
put
she said
Jonas work.
fixing car porches. They don't want to get hot anymore. They be too hot to work outside.
Every woman I know got 1,000 guys flirting in their DMs. Yeah, they know it. They know it. They
Well,
got.
I'm slipping because I don't. I need somebody to flirt with me. Then I guess I don't have that. So I don't know. I ain't doing something right. I guess somebody's thirsty. I need to drink me some more water.
These dudes used to fix cars, fix porches, um, plumbing, all kind of stuff. Dudes had real skills back in the day, and now I'm scared to say it. I mean, skills to a dude now is knowing how to roll a tight blunt.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, my boy, pass him that shit. He can roll a tight blunt. You be like, really? That's
What's the tightness for?
I guess to make it look better like a cigarette. Some dudes be rolling that thing so nice they be like, look at that, look at that, look at that. You ain't never seen them dudes.
I'm sorry. You don't be trying to make me seem like I'm
I
a
done been
peon.
around
But
them
hey,
dudes. Like, look
I
at that.
guess I'm okay. I'm
That
leaving
that
that
look like
alone.
it comes straight out the stove player. Oh, I'm telling you, they roll it better than the cigarette place. Oh, okay.
No lines.
Oh, see, she said, yeah, she want them. She said that's right. She put them to work. Oh, well, let me see. Yep. I'm. Look. He said, "Sure, you don't have nobody in your inbox. Sure."
It's been a long time. I gotta work on that, huh?
Hmm. Look, they say be careful what you ask for these days.
I was just kidding, I was just kidding. I don't even be on it like that, so it's all good. It'll be a year before I see it.
What I got next? Let me bring these Bama's to life. To life.
Okay. They're too controlling or too bossy or just want everything a certain way. So are we talking about men here or what?
Man, did we go? Did we say about that mentally don't know who really on your side?
You didn't elaborate that much.
Yeah. Um, on that one is more like you look around you and it seems like back in the day you seemed like a lot of people was on your side or like a lot of people helping you and all that. If you get pulled over, I remember back in the day if your car went out on you or something, you have 4 5 dudes pushing you out the street, helping you out and stuff like that. It don't happen like that no more. Joe gonna walk past you and kind of look at you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean, do you see how people robbing you? You can't help people like you used to probably back in the day. The mindset of people are so different. People are not helping freely, they're helping to gain. And that's everything in society now. Everybody,
Joe,
nobody's really doing anything
look,
free.
a Joe gonna help you push your car the street and add $5. Give me $5, please.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I'm just saying, like you, if I ask you the question, when the last time you just did a good deed for somebody and not ask for anything in return?
Um.
Just say, was it more than a week ago?
Nah, it was this week.
Right. So I'm just saying, people don't have that in their head. If we ask a panel of 10 people, there may be 2 or 3 out of the 10 that can say, I've done a good deed for someone at no cost.
Yeah.
People are so self centered now, they're not even thinking about that anymore.
She ready for that. She ain't lying about that. Joker's selling dope and still ain't got no money. From couch. Is he from couch to bed, not getting no money? Hold on, not getting money. All of it. Hold on. Is male prostitution. Hold on, you got to
I
read
don't
it.
no, I don't get it. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
you got to read it so
He
I.
said selling dope ain't getting money, right? From
Mhm,
couch to bed, not getting money. All
mhm.
of it is just male prostitution. So if you out here selling dope, you're not really getting money, I guess, I guess. And then from the couch to bed, you around here just being a male prostitute, just laying in somebody's bed couch. So I guess I don't know. So if I'm wrong, Lashonda, let me know.
Yeah, I think I know what she talking about.
Oh, okay.
Cause I remember that type. I remember that type of life. Um, I used to be around dudes like it's just called survival. A lot of these dudes out here doing stuff that once they get on their feet, like you know, men in their 20s trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Men in their 30s think they got it figured out. Men in their 40s kind of know exactly what they want now. And men in their 50s just smooth sailing then. They kind of know what's up, and they want everything just smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 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 the life I lived in my 20s, I knew I can't live it now. The life I live in my 30s, I wouldn't want it now.
I
But
feel you.
you know what I'm saying? But like I remember when I touched 50, I said to myself, I said, yeah, things have changed. I mean, I ain't gonna be getting upset no more. I ain't gonna let nobody get me upset. It's over with. I mean, all that old rah rah and all that, that's over with.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you had to get to a good place in your mind that you just, you ain't gonna let you gonna handle it in a business fashion. You ain't gonna let stuff get to you. You know what I'm saying?
Get you in no uproar.
Well,
Well, I understand.
yeah. So
I understand.
now let me get to the next one. Let me get to the
She
next
said, "Yep, that's right." Okay.
one. Read that
So too controlling or too bossy or just want everything a certain way.
one. That's probably why they sing. Cause see, women of the day, what you know, back in the day, a woman didn't mind a man that was a little controlling, a little bossy, a little, you
Yeah,
know.
that showed a little leadership, you
Yeah.
know?
And now the same thing that made uh, a man back then is toxic masculinity now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
Do you
crazy.
agree?
I agree that they done messed up the thing of being a man. Now I don't agree on that. I understand where the word done went to, but I don't I don't think I don't think men are allowed to be men anymore.
Oh, wow. How can a man have to have permission to be a man? That's what I'm trying to see.
Well,
If you're a man,
what I'm saying is not. I put it as in this. I mean, men like me are somewhat extinct now. Even when I'm around other men and I listen to them talking, how they feel about certain things, I'm like, huh? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, it's like how they living. They've been trained to to dumb down the madness that's boiling inside them, man. And you can see a lot of them got a lot of this stuff boiling inside them that they have to kind of dumb down or not be. Now, most men want to raw, like a lion. You know what I'm saying? And
okay.
most men can't. Most men can't raw. If they raw, then it's like I said, it's toxic masculinity. What's wrong with you? Oh, you trying to be this, you trying to be that. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Mhm.
it's a like a waiting to attack you for being too strong or too manly or demanding stuff a certain way. You know what I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
LaShonda said, men have too many choices to be single. So what you saying? They are single by choice? What you got to say about that? Do you have too many choices to be
No,
single?
no, no. She's saying that really they shouldn't be single
Right,
because
that's what I'm saying. You have too many choices to choose. So why do you choose to be single in that sense?
well, what it is I think when it comes to that, it's like it might be too many. Say if you do it in a barometer, like if you do the average, like say like we talking about men with money, handsome. This if you bring like if you just walk in a toasting store, right, and
Mm-hmm.
just grab 10, 10 men out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you got to think about: do you think all 10 of these men might be handsome, got money, this and that? Have a certain level of status. Because what's happening is women they don't have to settle because they got the internet where they can talk to different nice looking men all over a wide range. They can go from county to county and pick out the good men in every county because it's like the top 20% of men is the one that's probably getting most of the women. So what she's saying is, you know, some men, the men that got all the choices is the same men. That what I'm saying? It's a lot of men that ain't got no choices. Nobody's going for them. Nobody's checking for them. They sitting in front of a computer. They playing a game. They beating off at porn and all that. No, I'm just telling you, it's men that's like that. They sit at the house, play their game, watch porn all day. Why you think all these? Why you think these? What we were talking about yesterday? The girl website, the
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Why you think OnlyFans so popular? Because it's grown lonely men at the house that make money, make good money, but they spending their money to watch a woman strip in front of them on camera,
Mm.
and that's sad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just sad that you know. I'm kind of I look back on it. I remember when people used to try to get me to watch porn and stuff like that. I just it's something that I've never been into. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Oh, wow.
something. No, I'm just saying it's something that never interests me. Like like that. I never was like, oh, like yeah, I want to watch me some porn. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just never did that for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
The only way I want to watch porn is it gonna make them happy. Oh, okay. Okay. What up, Chris? Up in the house. Up in
What's up, Chris? How you doing on this Petty Tuesday?
Oh Lord.
Just trying to say y'all have been watered down,
They
sprinkled.
look. They have been watered down. See, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. And this some real talk. Like when I was looking at the crocodile, they was talking about how the crocodile have kind of stayed the same all through all these evolutions. The only thing the crocodile did was get a little not as big as it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because that's the whole thing. Reason they ain't big as they used to be because they got smaller prey that they had to be fast to try to get stuff like that.
Okay.
So 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 when I look around and I think about it, I think hard about it. Um, men just I don't think men will ever be the same because we're not looking at as in what happened to men. What happened to men is they've been raised by women just hollering at them, yelling at them, telling them what to do all day. And they've been raised by single mamas and they learn how to bow down to women because the
Mm.
person over them is their mamas, and the daddy not in the house telling them what to do like that on some occasion, you know.
Okay.
And the men that's raised by with a man in the house and things have a kind of advantage over the other men because he know how to control his emotions and stuff like that.
Okay. I can't knock it. I can't knock it.
Go ahead with JJ.
Jay said, I helped out two girls stuck in the road in Houston. I guess one was supposed to be a top and kept getting in the way. When I was changing the tire, I stopped and let her go at it. Then finished when she was unsuccessful. She was so mad but couldn't do anything. Couldn't do nothing.
Because, like I say, you can want to be some, but I'm gonna tell you, like even when I was young and you first started changing the tire, man, you got to know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to be done did this a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Like you just ain't gonna just change a tire just because you think you know what you're doing and just know how to do it. I mean, you got to have a little skill to change a tire. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Or
yeah.
the whole car fall on your ass. I mean, I'm just saying.
You got to know where to put that jack, or the whole car will
All
crash.
that. I mean, all that is a part of it because you can put the jack on the wrong spring and not the
And
frame.
it fall off.
No, it'll just raise. It'll seem like it's raising the car, but it's just raising the little tire. I mean, the raising the spring up, but the tire staying on the ground. It just certain ways. Cars are different where you got to put it at certain points to raise it up. Might have to put a
Mhm.
brick under it or something. Go ahead with Mr. Black.
Mr. Black said, men don't have too many choices to be single. Most men actually have standards, regardless of what has been said about us.
I am that part,
Okay.
and I agree with that because what's happening is just like I said when we first started. Men are sitting back and saying, "What the hell is going on with these women? They is wilding. They running around here like they chewing tobacco, acting like men, got big 40s and guns hanging off their side, like they get long ranger. I mean, it's kind of different. It's kind of different being in this environment, and I'm gonna tell you, a tough woman is like a weak ass nigga out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We always tell some of these weak niggas that if you ain't had that gun, you wouldn't be shit. And that's how a lot of women is. They run around and be like, "Oh, I'll shoot you," and this and then like, without that gun, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you have to announce that you're going to shoot somebody, that's terrible.
That's weak ass nigga. and that's what and
Make
that's
it
what a
enough.
lot of listen, a lot of weak ass let me tell you something. Let me stop, just the barrage of cussing. Okay.
I
A lot
appreciate
of a lot of dudes, when we looked at dudes, what made them weak because they raised their voice and they did some rah-rah stuff because they were scared. You remember, I remember Kevin Hart was talking about that one time about being a little dude and playing it off and acting tough and trying to scare somebody. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And that's how a woman looks to me. When you see somebody small, fragile, and she looking up at somebody 6'3", 250, and she's a buck 50, you know what I'm saying, 5'2", you know what I'm saying? And talking about, whoop your ass and I do this, and you looking at them like, really? And they weak as water. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you put your hand on them, they're gonna call the police. I mean, they're just, men ain't watered down. The system is polluted. Come on with it.
There's Simon said, yes, because if you want someone, you will get it and stand on it. The word relationship isn't in the Bible. That word gave everyone an excuse not to commit, men and women. So it's the thing about committing to a person. So that may be the thing that scares people from being
Oh,
together.
Put a link out there.
I
Miss Summer
got
say
you.
she ready to get on this thing and
Bring
talk.
it, bring it. I like it. I like it.
So put you on here too, play out. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And why you putting the ad down there? The link is down there.
Jay said, "There's a lot of good women out there for real, but if a man picks only one, there's no guarantee she'll stay good by today's standard." Really, Jay? But she wasn't good. She was just a woman.
But
You gotta get to understand and know what you got.
I understand what he's saying. Women change like a
Well, I just
woman
can't. I just
women now just being around wrong women would change. That they'll be a whole different person once they go and just hang out with some bad women for a half a day, and it's over with. Your woman is corrupted, been tainted. Just
like that. He was
like
already
that.
there.
What up, Chris? Tell him what Chris
Chris
is.
said, "There are many types of men, but those that know themselves and know what they will and will not tolerate will quietly exit out of or completely avoid a bad situation." Okay. Did you get it?
Read it one more time.
He said, "There are many types of men, but those that know themselves and know what they will and will not tolerate, right?
Right.
They will quietly exit out of or completely avoid a bad situation. So you will either leave quietly or you will just avoid the whole situation if it's bad for you.
Right.
You know, some people just don't like bad vibes, loud drama, stuff like that. They just don't get into it.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of times guys friend zone you because it has less drama, you know.
Yeah. I agree on that one.
So yes, I agree with you. Shonda Denson said, "I just started watching, but I want Mr. Hood Talk to answer the topic question about himself."
Uh, what is that?
Okay, so when a man is handsome, educated, and got money, are you any of those three?
I'm handsome, and my mom called me handsome, so I guess I get that one.
You handsome.
Educated, I am, and I've been to college,
And you got some money?
but
Do you have some money?
and I got enough, but to mingle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got past that.
Said
So
why?
why are you single? What is the problem?
Um, I think to me the word marriage is just scary. I mean, like um these days it's very relationships are very temporary. Like people can love you today and hate you tomorrow. And I don't like that type of this type of era that we in. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Okay.
remember when I came up, like when it was gangster girls and V Queens and all them girls that even you thought they was the baddest, crazy girls and all that, they was loyal like a motherfucker. Like the, the dude knew he could, you know, this girl, she damn near gonna shoot a joker too or stab a joker with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm just saying, like,
Okay, I'm listening.
you,
I'm
you
listening.
knew you kind of knew what they was, but it's like as
They
you
were
got
kind of ride or die.
right, and it's
Okay.
like now you go into this new situation where you unsure. Like even when you talking to somebody, you unsure of their motive. You don't know if they like you or this and that. Cause see, I've been around women that be like, "Oh, I'm moving, I'm leaving, I'm not gonna stay here," and this and that and that. You like, well, that's temporary. So if you plan on leaving and this and that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like if you in with your partner and y'all running the business, he be like, "Man, I'm moving to Texas this summer." You be like, We got a whole business together. Huh? You ain't telling me nothing. And that's how it is when you listening and talk to one. I'm not staying in Mississippi all your life. It's like, I never said I was moving. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like men be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's confusing because a woman would have a totally different vision than a man, and she'll let it be known. So if a man's sitting up and listening that you got a totally different vision than me, I mean,
Okay,
why?
so if she told you the vision, like, hey, I don't plan to be around here long. I'm leaving one day.
Right,
So that will let you know then, hey,
right.
this is not
Don't take it
somebody that I
serious.
need. Okay, don't take it
Don't
serious.
take it serious. I mean, you can't take it serious. If somebody letting you know that they ain't all in, why would you take it serious?
That
You
doesn't
know
mean
what
that
I'm
they're not all in. That just means that they're thinking about relocating. But what if you all relocated together?
No, can't nobody tell me that. See, that's the problem. If you thinking about that's you thinking about relocating.
But what if the money was
Hold
good?
on, back in the day, people moved where the man wanted to move to. If
So
the man,
you a
hold
person,
on,
you
no, I'm
wouldn't want
just
to
saying,
move.
or they made a business decision, together. But no, ain't nobody gonna tell me 3 years. Yeah, in about 3 years, I'm gonna get the fuck out of Mississippi. I'm like, oh, okay. So that you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That ain't loyalty. I mean, I don't know what people think, but
No,
if you
because
tell
a
them,
lot
if
of
you
people be chasing money too. A
right,
lot of times they.
but if you telling me that you chasing another dream than me, it's
Oh, so
already
you
over
should
with.
be the dream. So when they find you as the dream, then that's it.
Yeah, right. They
Okay.
should they need to follow the vision. Yeah,
That
if you don't,
part.
if you ain't got my same vision, then remember, if we go by the Bible standard, it'll say woman was built from a man's rib to be his what's name to his helpmate, not to be his goddamn leader and tell him where he gonna goddamn go. You know what I'm saying?
And then something about a man will perish without a vision. So
Thank
if
you.
the man doesn't have a vision
Right,
himself,
right. And
so
ain't
if
nobody
your
gonna tell
vision
me my
is,
vision.
is you know,
That
so
part.
that's why a lot of women make the first choice on decisions about future because that isn't something that men choose to discuss.
Right. Yeah, but see, that's the problem. See, just because I don't discuss everything with you don't mean I ain't got no vision. You know what I'm saying?
But if you're
No,
with somebody, wouldn't you want to do
no,
that?
okay, listen what it's saying. Saying the men have the vision, right?
Right.
So why I'm discussing it with the woman?
Well, because you need to direct them where they need to be rock and rolling. So if you got this person and
No,
then
as my
you got the vision, you need to tell her, like, I need you on the left side or I
yeah,
need you on the right side. Work
as,
on this because your vision, if you're including someone in your vision, you have to share the information. Not that you
okay,
have to tell your whole visionary plan.
okay, okay. All right. Now let's brag this up. Somebody, a woman come and tell me, yeah, in 3 years, in 2020, 2025, I'm moving to Texas. Where's the vision in the telling me what we going? Because guess what? A woman ain't going on a vision. She just going on a hunch.
On a
I think I'm
mission.
right. She going on a hunch. She ain't going on a vision. She
What's
going on
what's the thing? What's the
listen.
thing that
Let,
they
let me tell
do?
you something. When you leave one place to goddamn it, to you
Wait,
working.
Kobe.
No, I'm saying when you at one place and you working for the man and you just planning to leave this motherfucker to go work for the man somewhere else, that ain't no motherfucking vision. You just
Wait.
no, I'm just saying you just going to another job. That's all you doing. That ain't no vision. See, a vision is a jump start. You want to make something happen. That's when I used to call it working dirt, making something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Taking something out of
that's
nothing.
what I said. It said a
That ain't
man
no
would
vision.
perish without a vision,
Yeah.
not a woman. A lot of times
Let's
we
get
are
back
just
to it.
guided by emotions and feelings. So we just, okay, well, Shanta, did you get your answer? I think you did. He answered all of it. Let's mark this down for this day that he answered a whole question. No problem.
Well,
Jay said, love and relationship have changed so fast that we're constantly and unsurely fully adapting.
right.
Okay.
It's changing faster than we can see it. I mean, like life is actually changing. Like it used to be like men knew, okay, man and woman. Your man gonna find out. Now you scared to let your girl hang out with her girl because now the girl's licking on them. So now you don't know who was name. You don't know who you trust. I'm
But
just
I'm saying, like, you don't know what you got
it's
where you
women
can't trust the
running around here
person you're
it's
with.
women running around here talking about I take your beat. I'm telling you that. And you know I ain't lying. It's women out there talking about I take your woman. Come on,
Oh,
come
wow.
on with it.
Lashonda says, Jay, if you try, she will try it. If it doesn't work, move around. As a man, you just try again. So she's just saying, don't give up, try again.
I got time to be trying. Come on with it.
Why not? Little Angel did.
Yeah,
And
and he never got there. Okay, but is it? Come on,
thanks to move in silence. Don't be fooled.
fool. Yeah.
Yep. Cause and effect. That's what
What's up,
Shakia.
Chica in the heat?
Shika or Shakia?
Chica.
Shika? Okay, Shika. Cause and effect. There's the information for you, Lashonda, to join. Click on the
Oh
link
yeah,
and you can be that
all them
special
links, right?
guest.
Them some links. Them
Just
some
click
links.
on it, you're there.
Okay.
Jay said, Lashonda, you don't give on no one you truly love. You don't give up on no one you truly love. You don't give up on yourself, your kids, a serious goal. Then why are you so quick to consider it may not work? The purpose of marriage is to make it work. So why settle down? And odds is that it's only temporary.
Okay. Why they got no fault divorce? And we was talking about that on the chat last night when I was on the other dude's
I
show.
would love to have seen that.
And we was talking about that no fault divorce because he said no fault divorce. If a woman want no fault divorce and she trying to go, you should just let her go. There's no reason to try to keep somebody there who don't want to be there. It'll be better for you and everything. What's not because the only way if somebody don't want to be there, all they gonna do is make your life miserable or something if they don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? If a joker don't want to be there, let them go.
Chris said, women are not stupid. I repeat, women are not stupid, but they play like it real good. I don't hang around aggressive, negative people, period. Why can't they get that?
Mm, that boy.
Mm.
Go ahead.
Jay said, LaShonda, you don't give. Okay, we read that. I think it's just a repeat, right? Yeah, it's just a repeat of this previous thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Lashonda said, totally agree. And life is temporary. Temporary. Also, when two people decide on getting married, you what? Okay. You will never give up on
You
anyone.
are
Yeah. When two
no
people decide
goddamn
on
lie.
getting married, you
That,
will
that
never give up
divorce.
on anyone.
Women is filing divorces at an 80% clip rate. I don't want to hear that never give up. The women that I'm gonna tell you, men the one that love the hardest because men the one usually make all these love songs that y'all women love. What famous love song that a woman wrote? Did you know?
There's some out there.
Oh, name it. Boy, that joker. Ooh, that thing hook you up there, boy. You were like,
I mean,
oh,
just off the top of my head, I just
that's
didn't think.
sad. That's
I
sad.
know, but no,
That
I
a
know, like,
woman
okay.
cannot listen. I'm just saying, if you think about it, yeah, you'll find some. You'll find one of your favorite artists and say, oh, she did make a song talk about she loves, but her love song is, oh man, I'm addicted
What's
to
the
bad
latest
boys.
girl?
I'm
What's her
addicted.
name? Jessica Reedy? No, not Jessica Reedy. Oh.
See, I can just throw out some Keith Sweat, Luther Vandross. I can just start naming out names. The men that
But
do it,
listen now, when you
Stevie
said certain
Wonder,
people,
the
they making songs, but are they
Marvin
singing
Gaye.
about women?
I can just name it. Temptations. I can just keep on naming them. I bet you can't just name them off the bat like that.
No, I can't. I can't.
Right.
I'm
So
okay with
men
it.
the one that do that. Men the one do all them love songs, and women ain't got to the point that love don't live there no more.
Oh Lord.
Okay, go ahead.
Chris said you can put a wild broad in her place, and she'll soften and open right up. But I ain't trying to manhandle and talk to a woman like a nick on the street. Just be sweet, damn.
Right. And then, you know what? And that's the problem. Men don't want to tame no woman. Oh, if you can handle me. Don't no man want to handle you. We want you to come with a level of discipline like, lady. I mean, acting lady like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, listen, let's go to the next. Go ahead.
Jay said the people will perish without a vision. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lashonda said, Mr. Marcus, look up the meaning of woe in front of a man.
Go ahead. Look it up. Look it out. I don't know nothing about it. Woe in front of a man. Okay. While you doing that, I will read the rest of these comments to catch up. If you ain't getting nothing in Mississippi, you ain't gonna get nothing in Texas. Right. I agree with that. Cause and let me tell you something. And I tell people all day, sometimes people can feel like they getting it better somewhere else. But if you ain't building, is you really getting something? Because people will go to another town to make more money, but the cost of living higher, the cost of houses, everything, your food, everything is skyrocket high. So you really at the same spot. You're in the same kind of hood. You still got guns going off in your neighborhood. You ain't moved out. See, let me tell you something. Mississippi, we talk that shit. But if we just travel 20 minutes 10 minutes this way, 15 minutes that way, or 15 minutes that way, we're going to go outside of Jackson. We ain't going to hear no gunfire.
That part.
So you can move to a better place right around here. Just keeping it real. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can do this. What we saying, what people saying is, you know, is they can't find that right job here. You might be able to go to Texas and find a job or Dallas or Atlanta, but guess what? It's still a job they're gonna keep you barely pushing and this and that. They're gonna put. Listen, people who got good jobs, good jobs, you can survive in Mississippi with that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you get your education, what people don't realize, what keep you from really making your money and stuff in Mississippi is we got too many friends here, and we want to party, we want to hang out, we want to do this. We don't do that when we go to another town because we ain't got them friends in there. We got to stay a little more focused than we would normally be.
Right.
And then people don't even realize that you saving more money because you ain't got nobody really part of that. All your friends back here. So you might be somewhere, but you saving your money. You're not going out as much. And when you do go somewhere, you just go there for a little while. You come on back in, this and that. You don't feel comfortable getting drunk nowhere, and you don't feel comfortable just lounging around the people that you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you able to build a little next egg, a nest egg up a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? But to say you can't do it here, they building big old $300,000-$400,000 houses every day, all around here. They're all down Brandon, all down Glustack, all down what's name. Oh, how they making their money? They got to be making their money somewhere.
Right.
All you got to do is tap into what you saying is, I can't get in that good old boy or they, or they way of life or how they getting money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And see, and half of that become because half of us sometimes we can become racist. Like people can be offering you jobs and good jobs, this and that, and that. You can't talk around white people. You wanna stay this old black proactive. I don't give a damn about nobody and this and that. Man, we all know. Even KK Ku Klux Klan members knew they couldn't wear their hoods to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Black people got all this old angle stuff in there, and they want to take it to work too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's their problem because the, back in the day, Juggle used to have hoods on in the middle of the night, burning crosses and that. And then after that, they come back and they become judges, police officers, and all that. And they, hey, how you doing? Don't you be out here after dark?
Right. You're gonna be hung upside down.
But they don't. But people don't want to act like they know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just how you move. Black people, sometimes we done became our own enemy, where we can't get places because of us. We the one that's sitting around letting our kids go to shit. We want letting them. We rolling up in front of them. We listen to all kind of goddamn ghetto music in front of them. We we um we we carrying guns, we shooting around them, we doing all this. I mean, we doing all this in front of them. We cussing and fussing and all this old stuff. We acting a certain way in front of them. And then we coloring their hair. We doing all this. You don't see white people ain't doing all that stuff to their kids. You know what I'm saying?
No, not too quick.
Let your kid get grown and then they can do what they want to do. But don't raise your child in this ghetto mentality, and then you think your child gonna go off and have a healthy career. He ain't gonna even know how to talk to people because you done nickname him little fire jumper at 2 years old, and that's all he know. I'm little shooting up. You know what I'm saying? At 2 years old, they just got nicknames, and they already ready to do something.
That part.
Yeah.
Jay said, like Aretha Franklin said, you make me feel. But you're right.
Cause you can't name a bunch of them like I just named them dudes. I could just go down, just name them. Charlie Wilson. I just keep on just naming all of them.
So we all listen to it.
Yeah, I mean, I just keep on naming.
Jay said, if a person convinced themselves that the grass is greener somewhere else, then they commit and work harder and shoot higher. Eventually, they see someday light and blame on the place, then give themselves credit. If the person believes, okay. If a person convinced themselves that the grass is greener on the other side, right? Then they commit and work hard and shoot for higher. But eventually, they will see someday. He's talking through his phone, apparently. So when you get there and it's not greener, then you blame the place where you left. I guess that's what you're saying, Jay. I think that's what you say. My interpretation.
Yeah, I think just like I said, you'll go to another place, and because you have to focus, you have to commit. You know what I'm saying? You got to work hard because You working hard because you get more rest, you get more sleep, you getting up was night because you ain't got no friends around. You ain't got no whole bunch of people, your family. You ain't got to run down to little JoJo house and little Pookie house and everybody. You getting plenty of rest. You getting up and you focus. You focus on a mission every day. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
that's what's happening when people move to another place. They don't understand how focused they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't understand that. I, when people say, "Oh yeah, I'm in Texas and I'm living and I'm focused, I'm making money," and this, man, if you was here working 57 hours a day, you'll be you'll be getting money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And people don't realize you'll go there, you'll stop smoking weed and everything. You'll stop doing a whole lot of stuff to get you a good job and everything. You won't do the same thing because your partners around, you want to be around them, this and that, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that stuff be like that. What's up, Chelsea? Up in his house, up in the
Chelsea,
house.
happy Tuesday to you as well.
Yeah. But I just think, yeah, I think we let me put up another topic while we back. Yeah. Bam! Come on with it.
So that extra job he don't want with someone that wakes up different every day. That is work.
Yeah, cause see, let me
Is
tell
that
you
what you say?
first thing, that's the first thing people and that keep relationships difficult. They always say, "Yeah, relationship is like a job. You got to keep working on it." And I'm like, "Oh, really? Oh, really? Are you talking about like a job, like an extra job? Okay,
Like a 9 to 5.
like a 9 to 5. You know, I already got two of them, right? So you said I should get a third job now. Okay. And that's all I'm saying. And it's like getting a new job and then waking up to a boss or a co-partner. No, not a boss, but a partner. The partner at your job, y'all co-partners at this job, and the partner don't know what they want to do every day. Every day they wake up, they don't know if they want to do this job no more. They don't know if they want to quit. They don't know what. I mean, you waking up to somebody just different. You know,
Mm-hmm.
thinking different, moving different, and acting different every day. That's deflating. You know what I'm saying? Like when you remember when I was telling when I was saying yesterday about trying to be the same person every day, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how
You're
it be.
saying something about your teacher, right?
Yeah. And see,
Okay.
sometimes you can get to the point and you're in a relationship and you realize that person is somebody different every day. You know what I'm saying? They got
Yeah.
a whole different mentality. Every time they wake up, they tired of this, tired of that. I'm sick of this, sick of that. And that negative energy, just like Chris said, don't nobody want to wake up to that. Don't nobody want to be around that every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody want to be like
Chris said, who can work like that?
that. Right.
Unless
And
you
that's
go to
all I'm
referee.
saying. Don't
Unless you
nobody
go to
look. Don't
referee.
nobody want no extra job. Did, did, oh, okay, yeah, it's coming up. Don't nobody want no extra job though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Don't nobody want no extra. So
I
that's
got
that's
you.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Come on with it.
So he has seen the other side of women, and it ain't sweet. And he see how cold women really can be. You talking about sweet women? What you talking about? We sweet around this thing.
And you remember that song? Woman can be the coldest thing in the world. She can be the sweetest thing in the world. And she can be the coldest thing in the world. See, that's songs that men wrote that were going through them things with the women. So a woman can be the sweetest thing in the world, and she can be the coldest thing in the world, and that's just true.
Mm.
That's just true. Like you be sitting up here, and sometimes men, you be wondering when a dude just sitting back and just looking at you. You be like, how in the hell? Who is this person? This motherfucker change every day. You know what I'm saying? Woo. And when I say he has seen the other side of woman, a lot of people would think of woman as the kind, the gentle, this and that. What about the other part? The other part, the gangster side, the I don't care no more side. You know what I'm saying? I do
Mhm.
whatever I want side. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be. I don't want nobody. You ain't my daddy side because you gonna hear that one. You ain't my daddy. You
Most
know?
definitely.
Yeah, man. And men get tired of that. Like men ain't trying to be your daddy. Men trying to be a partner, but what it is men think rational, and a lot of times women can get unrational, and it don't mix. You know what I'm saying?
But what if we want y'all to be our daddy? So then what? How that work?
I think them probably the only relationships that do work down
Oh wow.
there. Soon as they start talking about well, I can't even say because equality is in what's the lady name that's married to Dwayne Wade?
Gabrielle Union.
She believe in equality. She makes sure she pay her half and everything because she don't want to be left out.
Mm.
Yep. So I like that little business deal. Well, broke it down how she like because he had pulled a man card on her at one of his at his house up in Miami. Like, oh, you don't tell me what to do in my house, this and that. And she was like, oh, okay. And then when next time they were talking about buying another house, she said she put down half. Wow, she won't just as much say so up in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
Okay.
and that damn show ain't sweet. It ain't sweet sometimes. Like we be trying to make women be sweet, but sometimes it ain't sweet at all.
Well,
Cause
you can't make somebody be sweet. You gotta naturally have that sugar in you, you know?
yeah, I know. Look, men know by learning over time. You learn and you be like, yeah, this is different. Yeah. So we learn. Yes, we do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What you got next? Oh Lord, Jay got a book. Let's see what Jay said. Once in Atlanta going to school, I stopped all my bad habits. I stayed focused and didn't have friends and family to fall back on. So I worked harder cause nobody else to lean on. I had way more money, but I figured out a way to hustle in the sip and invested, flipped it in Atlanta. So it's not the place but the position I held in my mind. When my location changed, some people are disciplined to control their mind now and don't have to change locations to achieve those goals. Okay.
Right.
That was
Exactly.
a life lesson and I
Right.
can agree with you.
And that's
That
exactly what
that
I
was a
was
man with
saying
a
right there.
vision.
He, he All right, come on with Chris.
Chris said, you know what though? If you were raised in that, then that's where you're going to feel comfortable in dysfunction. Attempts to heal her are potentially determined to my life, is detrimental to my life and hers. Hard pass. Yeah, some things may be a hard pass, but it's for your best. You have to think about what's best for you.
Cause every man should know that he can't handle, a gangster girl or a woman that feel a certain kind of way, move in a certain way. And I just think,
That's how you can feel about dudes. Like, can you really handle these dudes that's for the streets?
right,
They belong to the street. Are you really able to handle a person like that, ladies? But some people just, do what they do.
Yeah, you're right though. You're right. Let me hit the right eye. What you got next?
Waiting on you, sir.
Oh, it's
Bring
down.
it.
Let me move that out the way so you can see it.
Bring it.
It's down there.
Women are more hard to deal with than ever before. Really? You're talking about these soft, sensual female versions of men? Are you saying that about us?
You heard what you said, female version of me.
Are you saying that about us?
Lord have mercy.
Come on.
I'm just saying, it's not sweet as they sound. I'm just saying that.
Mm.
So you think women are easier? Have you seen a change? Do you look around and see you know, your nieces,
Yes.
you know, nieces and stuff, and watch them and see if they harder to deal with than before?
Yes. I have seen it. And I can say, and a lot of times it stemmed from people having hardship, like things that they've gone in their relationships or whatever. They move different. People being hurt, like you were just saying earlier in the show. When you've been exposed to a lot, or you've been hurt by people, sometimes it makes you act different.
I I can believe all that part.
Yeah. So that's why I say, women try to be hard. Like for instance, you build up this brick wall to try and protect yourself, but a lot of times you may end up hurting yourself or missing out on something because you're trying to protect your feelings from being hurt that way again. So that's like you're holding on to that baggage, like you're wishing this would happen. Or just like a divorced person get into a relationship or a marriage and they thinking like, oh, if we get a divorce, I'm rocking this way. So that lets me know then you're already thinking about possibility of if anything goes wrong, you're gonna file those papers again. So I see so many people nowadays that are being married more than twice. It used to be just once, and you hear people just conversating about person being married more than once. Now it's people being more married more than two, three, four times.
Right.
So it's just different. It's part of the society that we live in. People are just growing different.
And you think about this here. A man that's like you said, handsome, educated, and got money, why would he deal with a woman that's hard to deal with? You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Why?
that's the same thing I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to women, before women were more subtle because they really allowed the man to be the head of the household and
Right.
they were a part of the household as a helpmate to him, right? So
Right.
now women are out here making money, getting their own money, feeling like they're beautiful, getting these BBLs like we talked last night,
Right.
making yourself pretty. You educated, you got all this education going on, you got this income coming in. So you're secure within yourself or where you are as a person. So do you really have a space to add somebody into it? Because if they don't rock the way you want, you just gonna cut it off. And that's the same way I feel
Right.
like with men. Women has just reverted to that standard. Like when you don't have to take bull crap, you just don't do it. And that's what women are getting to. If they're not rocking like what appease me, forget it. So when it comes to family and growing and bearing children and having a family together, those things are just thrown out the window. People don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I got you on that. Cause I just feel like a lot of men they don't even have a chance with a woman because it's like an interview. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not stepping into something that's 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 gonna be natural. Like back in the day, it might be a natural liking. You like her, she like you, y'all hang out. Now it's business. Where you work at? how much money you make, brother, how, this and that, and back then I don't think men had to just ask how many kids you got like they had to ask now. You know what I'm saying? You know, is your baby daddy in jail or out of jail? You know,
You got to ask that question.
Yeah.
Why would the baby daddy matter if you're together?
If she got a baby daddy, it matter because he a part of the life. He coming over. He can pop over. He can come to see his child and all that old type of stuff, right?
Okay.
He got visitation rights, right?
Okay.
So, like I said, it's dangerous as hell to be a stepdaddy now. Stepdads don't even stay in the house no more, do they?
Are you a stepdad if you don't stay in the house?
He stepped. Okay, my bad.
Does marriage make you stepdad, or because you date the mom make you stepdaddy? That's what I'm trying to see in your book.
Oh.
So, do you really have stepchildren, or you just have boos that you play daddy to their children sometimes, or just claim them?
I got some stepchildren.
You ain't married nobody. You don't have no stepchildren.
I claim my stepchildren.
Oh, okay. All of them.
No. They don't claim me.
Oh wow! Now your grown self doing tit for tat. If they your stepchildren, you got to be the better person.
Well,
if they don't claim you or not, you just said step. What made them your step? Tell me that.
I'm gonna tell you this: when you form a bond with children, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to a barbecue the other day, and just to listen to the, I guess because back in the day, you when you're around people, you push that man stuff in them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, man, I remember when you take us to the mall and buy stuff and take us around there and let us be boys and flip and he liked to do the little gymnastic stuff, flipping,
Tumbling.
and I just let him tumble. And and he was and it's like it's like it's like now this dude here, he got a child, and his child is 17. You know what I'm saying?
So you a grand stepdad.
And I'm looking at both of them, and I'm looking at both of them, and they damn they're twins. And it was like he was sitting up there saying, "Man, I told them about you. I've been telling my kids. He got two of them. He got a daughter and a son.
Okay, and they like teenagers.
Telling them about you and this and that and that and that. And it's like it was like because this is like my this is my daughter brother though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. So it wasn't no.
Yeah, when you be a part of her life, yeah, I know you didn't exclude children. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So you have to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you out there, and then you don't realize how much effect that you have on these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just by walking around them manly and they watching you and watching how you move and stuff. People don't realize that's how lions become lions and all that. They watch their daddy in the wild and they emulate him. You know what I'm saying? And now we have kids that don't have a man in the house where they can emulate every day. So they're emulating their mama. You know what I'm saying? And it's not working out right. They're being too emotional, too, rah-rah and all this old type of stuff. And then it don't translate out here in the real world. Being a man is about controlling your emotions and stuff, and being very emotional out here it can get you, hurt and killed out here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes done died because they hang around women and hang around mamas too much and don't hang around enough men. Men will ground you more. When the kids only hang around their mama, you can tell. You can tell.
How they call him a mama's boy. Jay said there's a lot of overly emotional men that are raised by their emotional mothers without valid father figures. They have short tempers, easily angered, they're controlling, mentally weak, and have jealousy complex, and have low self esteem by creating problems in a relationship because they fear a better man will win and take her away. In their mind, secure men don't worry about such things.
Mm.
Uh-uh.
There it is. I think he just reading my mind. Jay, is you reading my mind? Is you reading my notes? Is you reading my notes?
I would say the nail on the what? The
I think he
head.
is reading my notes because
Jay
he hit
coming
the
on with that good
nail
stuff
on
today,
the.
honey.
Tell you, man, he spitting fire. All right, go
He
ahead.
said that's why kids gravitate to men, just like you said, we are grounded.
Right.
I agree. Like for instance, I can give a straight example. Little baby Josiah. Josiah's like, Josiah, stop 2 times. If I get up, he like, okay. Man around man say, stop, Josiah, Josiah, stop. I'm saying, and without any anger, aggression, or anything, it's like children need male figures in their lives to make them better people.
They
And
do.
I don't knock it one bit.
They do. Yeah. And that's the problem these days. We don't have enough male figures, what I'm saying, around to raise the youngsters. I think we're getting better because, believe it or not, men, men, not these boys, men are in the backdrop and they getting themselves together and they building men around here. Like men are building men around here. It just how they say the revolution will not be televised. I mean, there's a lot of men being changed to men, but they just got to hang around more men, and that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom. Next one.
Waiting on the right one. Don't want to be a baby daddy. He's just my baby daddy. He's just my baby daddy.
And that's what's going on a lot of times. A lot of men still single because they don't want to be a baby daddy. They want to wait on the right one that
So
come
you
along.
can be a good father and.
Yeah, and people don't even realize like the black man is on the top of the game in the father thing of being in his child life and this that. It's just a myth that everybody think that black fathers don't step up and other races are more in tune with their kids than black fathers, but black fathers love their kids to death,
Yeah, I
and
think so.
they do step up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think like in a younger age, some guys may not understand it until it's later. The importance of being a part of your child's life may become with your maturity.
Right.
So some guys just don't know or feel like it's deemed important because you be so focused on who you got the baby with, to you not even worried about the child, period. Because like some women, they use children for pawn to get to the baby daddy, to
Mhm.
affect him or make him angry or upset. All right, you around here allowing your child to call your boyfriend daddy and call this daddy by the name. I saw somebody do that the other. I'm like, what? Did you do that? Well, he's not around. Do you let the child be around the man?
Yeah, and
by first name.
It's made to irritate them too. You know what I'm
saying? They train those kids for that. That's crazy.
I remember back in the day. I remember, going to somebody's house and asking and cheering. Your mama there? They were like, oh. I like, hold on. Went to the back, came back up there, and said, she said she sleep. She said she not here. I mean, sometimes they train them. They try to train them so good that they do a bad job, because these same kids watching you play men, and it's not giving them a good ideal about a woman. What about that?
Boys.
What about that part of it? When a boy is around his mama, watching his mama on the phone with 2 to 3 different dudes, talking to her friend, yeah, girl, I got him for that bag. I just got him. He took me to get something to eat, and that's all. People don't realize all that stuff is damaging to your son right there.
And I agree.
He's sitting up there watching you run game on other dudes and talking to them and treating them, and then you the one that he supposed to look up to and say, man, I want a woman like
my mom.
And when he see his mama and shit, what do he got to aspire to?
Oh my goodness!
I'm saying,
why gotta say it like that?
Keeping it real though, what he got to aspire to if he watching his mama not be shit?
Well, being a player, that's what they call it.
No, not be shit.
Well, be a player. So men ain't when they be there.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that don't mean not being. They just feel like they playing a man, and they feel like that's something that's like you getting a brownie point for doing something like that, because they're reverting to what society is presenting to them. Like me as a person, I've never brought anyone in front of my child other than his father until I knew for sure that this is somebody that I feel okay for me first, and then okay for my child. Because if I didn't know you weren't okay for my child, you wouldn't even met my child. So people don't think like that. They just bring everybody and these kids around here calling the new dude daddy. A month later, you got the next dude, you calling him daddy. That's crazy. Yeah. But people are not thinking about the children, and that's not fair to the kids.
I agree with all that. Okay. Did we get it all that out of them? Let me see. What I got everything out of them. Let me see.
Ladies are so different than before. You can see who is good for you and who is bad for you. So are you able to distinct that now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, when you say good for you, are you saying good for you like in consistency, like this somebody I'm going to be consistent with? Or are you just saying good for what I'm about to throw down? Because some guys, they have good women that they feel like they are going to be in a relationship with and be consistent with. Then they have these tap outs. Somebody I want to hit. I know they ain't going to say nothing.
A tap out? Yeah, you came up with something then. A tap out. That's the first time I heard that one. No, that's the first time I heard it though.
Come on now.
My bad. No, it's the first time I heard it. A tap out.
Oh, okay. I can't believe I got some up on you on that.
It be like this sometimes. I try to, even though I do the show Hood Talk, I be trying to bring it to new levels.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes I don't know all this slang and stuff because I be.
Oh, that's slang.
I ain't been in the hood in a while, huh?
What? You did what? Now see there, that's one thing we ain't gonna be doing around here. We don't tell those fields for no reason. You will probably ride through the hood at least once a week to make sure. I'm so hood.
Nah, I be in that
When
joint.
last time you rode through the hood?
That joint every day. I ain't going to lie.
Right. So what you talking about?
I mean, it just yeah. I mean, I work in the hood. I work everywhere. So I can't just say I'm here or there. You know, I work all over the place. So or it be like that.
Okay.
All right. Bam. Last but not least.
I don't know why they are single. Do you?
There it is. Why are these men single? Tell me.
Because
Tell me.
some men care not to use the word commitment. They're not ready to settle down. Why settle down for one person when you can keep changing up like you change your socks and underwear? Wait, if you do, wait a minute. Do you change socks or you smell them? I'm just saying. Like some men are just thinking like, do I really want to settle down and be with this one person? Or do I enjoy just enjoying different thrills?
Mm.
So, some people live for a thrill, so it is what it is.
Not a different thrill.
I said a thrill.
Mm,
A thrill. You know that.
I guess.
Oh, now you guess it. You get a new head bob, you like, come on.
Mm, I don't know what you're talking
Oh, okay. Now you don't know.
about.
Okay, well that's good you don't know.
Sharing all the time or who's taking
Yeah, keep it to yourself. Aggro head.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I just feel like let me make sure I take that. Why men single? My final thought on why men single is they don't really have motivation to get into a relationship.
Motivation?
Yeah. I mean, what does what do the average man gain from getting in a relationship or in a marriage?
What about companionship?
Oh, why you see? You see how you did it? Now I'm saying, what do a man gain? A man won't. Uh, uh,
I
uh,
guess you didn't hear me.
well, I understand that, but I mean, you can get companionship without actually being in a.
Committed to one person. Like I said, that's why men don't get into it because they don't want companionship. They want every ship. So sail alone.
Man,
I'm saying
read that
that's
thing.
why women know different.
Read the comment.
These
Read
dudes
the
are
comment.
not serious. Jay said, matter of fact, I think the term toxic masculinity is really examples of feminine men as far as men who raised by mostly women but don't know how to separate female traits they learned from mom, but thinking they're a perfect example of a man.
Mm, that part.
Okay. Okay, Jay. Come on again.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I got on that one. How they say, that's all I get on that one. Anything you got for a final thought?
Well, for a final thought, we're talking about when a man is handsome, educated, and got money. Let me tell you, your looks, your education, or your money doesn't mean anything to some people. It's how you treat them. You can have all these things, but you have a rotten attitude, don't know how to communicate with people. You have to show yourself friendly, even with the opposite sex or the same sex, even on business aspects. So if you're a man and you feel like you got the money, you look good, and you can just rock and roll and treat people any type of way just because you got it. Just realize you got it for you, but everybody else is not experiencing what you have. So just move different. Everybody needs to learn how to be humble at some point. So whether you get married or not, or whether you get into a relationship, just think about it. Think about yourself too. If this is not something you want, the marriage, don't do it. You can't let nobody knock how you feel. But if there's something that you want, like marriage, do it. Constance said it all depends on what the man brings to the table. If he's fresh out of the penitentiary, he has everything to gain. If he's established, he stands to lose a lot. No, if he's a man, right? That looks good. Okay, you can get anybody probably. You look good.
Oh no.
No. Just let me finish.
Character.
No, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
So if you look good, okay, you possibly can get anybody. I said possibly.
All right.
But if you educated, you would know how to educate and rock your own money. So you worried about if you stand alone because you lose a lot. If you're educated, you would know how to move your money and rock your money, so nothing would be taken away from you from your financial aspect. You make better decisions on who you want to be a part of your life.
Right.
So yeah, it all depends on what a person brings to the table. And a lot of time it is not their looks, it is not their education, it is not their money. Character means a lot, because we can take character and we can rock it and grow in all different type of ways and make it grow. Bring in some money. Let's make this happen. Let's do business this way.
But I'm gonna tell you this: most ladies still gonna want to like how they look before they, do that plunge. So it's still a kind of, the looks matter. You know what I'm saying? And I don't put education before just common sense and just knowing how to talk to a person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So sometimes just knowing how to talk to a person can get you better in the dough than a lot of other stuff.
Well, there's some ugly guys out here that feel like they look good. There's some ugly females out here that feel like we look good. So what they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So whoever beholds your beauty, that's who you look good to. So
well, I'm done with that one. What you think?
I'm here for it.
All right then.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
Got him! Got him!
And we enjoyed you too, man.
As always, Chris.
Yep. And it's time to get out of this thing. And we'll see y'all back Monday and Tuesday. And hey, I had a good I stayed up half of the last night on another show last night, trying to be all like this here. Go ahead with.
Okay, Jay around here still preaching. Jay said there will be less and less marriages. Social media and TV is proving that men are foolish to get married. I order a man with everything to get married. He must realize this woman is the one thing he needs.
Right. And if you can't,
and we all feel like he need us.
If you can't come to that conclusion, it's gonna be hard.
But we all feel like he need us.
That's what I'm saying, and that what make it even worse, because every woman feel like she's special. Every woman, even the one that talk like Rodney Dangerfield, But everybody feel like they special, and the problem is,
Let me hear.
when everybody feel like they special, it's just like being overran with diamonds. If you got a bunch of anything, it's less valuable now. You know what I'm saying? Stuff with that's rare is more value, and that's why a man sitting back and they trying to look for the right woman and this and that because they looking for a rare woman. They looking for, that's why I tell people, I tell women, if you want to get in a relationship, this and that, wear your dress around. Man, grab your dress and some heels and do that role. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you become rare. Because most ladies ain't rocking dresses, most women ain't trying to be feminine, they're trying to be too hard. And then when everybody doing the same thing, y'all just look like clones. You can't tell now from the other. You like you can't tell the poisonous snake from the regular snake. You looking around like when you see a snake run up, you don't say, "Whoo, that's a poison snake." Oh, now that's a non-poison snake. No,
I say, "Ooh, it's a snake." Bye.
only a dude that's like a profession in this area,
Educated in that area.
that can say that right there is a snake. And I understand some men have a natural instinct to know good women from bad women, but the most men don't.
So if like women just put themselves on a panel, so to men, everybody think they're good women, right?
What you mean?
So I'm just saying, like, if we say we're good, like if I say I'm a good woman, I feel like I'm good. I think I'm okay. I can move and rock. I can live it if I have to. But
No,
like,
sorry for that no more. I mean, no, I'm just saying, like just what I was saying right before we got on the show. I mean, women have changed, so men naturally gonna change too. I mean, men are becoming are adjusting what society, kind of throwing us to. We got to adjust. If a woman becomes a raw version of herself, a different version of herself, men have to change to be able to adapt to that version of that woman.
oh really?
And if her thing is too bad, I mean, some men just ain't gonna fall for it no more. It's not motivating. I mean, like you turn around, you look around, you be like, what woman marriage material after she done been through 3 weddings and all that and just want to be married just to say they married? I mean, a lot of them say they married for security, but hell, if you want to marry for security, you wouldn't have never filed for divorce because you were
But
secure.
what if she didn't file for the divorce?
Yeah, most of them do. It's studied out, man. It's studied out. Yeah. Hold on. Who filed for divorce the most in a relationship?
In a marriage?
Okay. Go. They said wives are the ones most often to file for divorce at 66% on average, but that figure have soared up to 70% in these last couple of years.
Yeah.
75.
During the COVID, I'm sure a lot of women left their spouses.
Ooh, 75%. Why can't
That's more than half. That's terrible.
let me put this on the screen? Because see, if I didn't put this up here, people would think I'm lying. People would think I'm lying. I promise God, people think I'm lying. I almost thought I was lying
When you were reading it?
when I was reading, I was like, "Whoa, God!"
But who cite that reference? That's what I want to know.
I just Googled. I mean, this.
Oh, okay, so it's a business. So
About,
okay. I see Wilkerson and Finkerbinker. Fink Weiner LLP. Okay.
Yeah.
So they practice the study. So they doing statistics. So
Yeah.
wives are the ones who mostly often file for divorce at 66% on an average. That figure has soared to nearly 75% in some years. I want to see that big figure to see what years.
But I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, this is not a joke.
Make that graphic bigger for me. I just want to see that.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Just the graphic. If you can click on the picture and see if it would.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, it
trying.
doesn't.
I'm trying. Oh Lord, smart choices, and they're showing men getting
It took it away.
lawyer. No,
I was just trying to see the graphic, trying to see what year that was.
you hear me? They showing with the smart men getting lawyers these days. Okay, let me stop this. Let me stop this. All right. Let's see.
Jay said, because women are more emotional, so yeah, they're quicker to leave, like they're quicker to get married.
Let's see something. Let me hype this thing up. Try to see something.
See the little three dots? Yeah. Go back.
I'm trying.
Go back. Okay. Now, hold on.
There it is.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. I might have to put up a. I might have to put up a whole what's the name?
Are those years over there? I really can't see it. I feel blind.
Yeah, it's kind of
Blurring.
Yeah, it's kind of blurry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I was trying to see if that was by years or months.
Yeah,
That's why I was looking. So who filed for divorces most?
it's kind of blurry.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Women, 70%. Ain't no reason to go and get.
Well, that's what I just looked at.
Look at that. Third marriage is, and then there are people trying to get married 2-3 times.
Wait a minute. I have seen it all, and this was a study from maybe almost a year ago, because August isn't here yet. I'm sending you this message. Look at this statement there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we got the same thing. Yeah.
Jumped up to nanny.
Why? Because they're college educated. That's what I was just
College educated women is the worst. And when you women talking about, I want a man on my level, yeah, they divorce your ass quicker than shit. They get bored real quick.
Let me tell you, I don't want a man on my level, but I want a man that can accept and handle my level. Not that my level is better than his, but whatever level I'm at.
Sound like a divorce.
Sound like a what?
Sound like a divorce. What is the number one cause of most divorce? There it is. Lack of commitment is the reason for divorce. The number one.
So women are not being committed.
Number one in the land.
So women are not being committed.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it.
Yeah, we about it this time. That part. All right. Well, we had a nice show, all that good stuff. And we up out of this thing.
And we'll see you guys on next week, Monday and Tuesday at 9.
Don't forget to like and share. Don't cost a thing.
Yeah, it's free.
It's free.
It's
Free.
free.
See you.